We are architects and preservationists. We are owners and stewards of the Bachman-Wilson house designed by Lloyd Wright in 1954 along the Millstone River. Our story began in 1988 when Lawrence and I purchased the house located in the National Historic District of Millstone, New Jersey. The house was in deplorable condition. We immediately developed a restoration plan and continued over 10 years. We have gained valuable experience restoring the Bachman-Wilson house and have had the opportunity to share restoration techniques and processes with other homeowners, consulting on over 10 Wright houses across the nation. In recognition of this restoration work, Tarantino Architect have received 2 preservation awards, one award from the American Institute of Architects, and the other was the Wright Spirit Award from the Lloyd Wright Building Conservancy, who honors homeowners who have rescued a building or demonstrated outstanding stewardship in its conservation. But now I'd like to go back to the history of the Bachman-Wilson house. The original owners were a married couple, Abraham Wilson and Gloria Bachman. At this time, Mr. Wright was designing houses that he called Usonian, which was the word he coined to describe his democratic homes for all Americans. The Bachman-Wilson house is one of the purest designs of this period, a work of art in simplicity and form, unencumbered by requirements. The living room is a dramatic 2-story space with a wall of glass and an open floor plan of horizontal and vertical planes that pass through the inside and outside, that allows us to be one with nature. The perforated wooden clear-story panels provide a geometric rhythm that is a signature Wright design element, unique to each house. During the day, perforated panels cast ever-moving light shows passing through the space. And here you see an illuminated lantern in the treetops at night. The northwest street facade is primarily masonry that provides additional privacy and protection. The following images are a time-lapse series that illustrate our experience of living in a work of art with ever-changing light and changing seasons. As homeowners, architects, we face many challenges, but with these challenges come many blessings and the joy of sharing the house with others. Living in the Bachman-Wilson house has allowed us to develop a better understanding of Wright's principles of organic architecture and living one with nature. But flooding continues to worsen through climate change, and there's a lack of enforcement of construction regulations related to stormwater controls. After 20 years of flood mitigation research and finding no feasible plan, we have struggled with the realization that relocating the Bachman-Wilson house and finding a buyer with a passion for Lloyd Wright's work may be the best viable solution to secure its future. In the case of the Bachman-Wilson house, we have been undertaking logistical steps necessary through extensive research and documentation, and have found that the best solution for the move of the house would be to carefully deconstruct and then reconstruct the house in a suitable natural site with solar orientation as originally envisioned by Lloyd Wright. The following drawings provide a schematic diagram illustrating the phases of this deconstruction process. The following illustrate the phases of the reconstruction process. We hope that our proposal will attract a potential buyer with an interest in saving this architectural masterpiece, the Bachman-Wilson house.
Since the initial production of this video, once again the Bachman-Wilson house was flooded at record height by Hurricane Irene in August of 2011. Thankfully, as a result of the efforts of Sharon and Lawrence Tarantino, family and friends, precautionary measures were taken to alleviate the overall devastation to the house which would have otherwise occurred. Without a viable solution on the current site, the reoccurrence of flooding exponentially increasing in frequency, intensity, and severity, threatening the Bachman-Wilson house more than ever, reinforces the resolve that the structure must be moved as soon as possible. Hopefully, through this message, a patron will come forward to rescue and continue to preserve this unique gem and the genius of Frank Lloyd Wright.